That you are one of the stars of ABC's General Hospital and also a big pop rock star. How do you combine the two, and do you think that eventually you'll have to make a choice between acting and singing?
No, I don't think so. I'd rather not. I won't. It's up to me. If I feel like I'm not giving enough to both, music's the first love, but I love to act, and it satisfies something in me that music doesn't, and music satisfies something that acting doesn't. I can't see it getting any busier than it is now, so I don't see a need in the future to make a choice.
Although you don't have a trace of an accent, you are from Australia, and you'll be performing a tribute to Australian music with Olivia Newton-John tonight. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Before, like, around the 70s, when I first came here, Australians were kind of trickling in and making a splash here and a splash there, and now it's starting to become almost an assault. The deadly weapon, right? I was back there last Christmas, and it was just boiling under it. It was like almost like the Liverpool of the 80s it could be. It's just so much talent there, you know, and it's been bottled up in this country for so long. I think they just ruined it.
Are you going to be performing Jesse's Girl tonight?
No, I'm going to be doing a song called Love Is Alright Tonight, which is from the Working Class Dog album that Jesse's Girl is from.
You were nominated, I think, for Best Male Vocalist for Jesse's Girl, but the competition is going to be very, very stiff. You were nominated with 3 other superstars in the pop rock category, and one of them is Eddie Rabbitt.
Thank you. About the time a Georgie girl, an Australian girl, entered a talent contest and won a trip to England. Of course, you know what happened to her.
Yes, she teamed up with a friend, Pat Carroll, and had to form a vocal duo.
Well, now, I recognize Pat on the right, but who's on the left?
I don't want any wisecracks from you, but that is me at 15.
Yeah, then just last year you teamed up with another Australian. And everybody knows about his popularity here in America.
Certainly do. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Andy Gibb.
Thanks, Olivia. Hi, Rick. You think you guys could have wore something a little bit more colorful?
Fleur, get out here.
I think it's great that Australian artists are getting so much recognition tonight. My brothers were in London, so they send us this message.
Some of the best talent in the world is in Australia, and I don't think it really matters that Australia is a fair distance away from other hubs or other important areas in the world. People will notice, and the music will come out, and there will be a time when Australia will probably be amongst the leaders in the music scene.
Obviously, there is some talent over in Australia now waiting just to break free. There's a group that I heard first time that I knew would do it, and that was Air Supply. They've done wonderfully well.
Artists are, for the first time in Australia, are able to live in their own towns and cities in Australia without having to go abroad to get a hit record.
Right.
And that's important because it's important for the Australian record scene anyway, because this is the first time that Australia's been able to do this with their own talent.
You get over to an Australian audience and they consider themselves entertained by you. You can virtually get over any audience in the world.
Thank you, the Bee Gees.
By the way, the Bee Gees album from Saturday Night Fever, it's the biggest selling LP in music history. You know that?
Yeah. In the early 1970s, another talented performer, get the card right, please, came to the United States from Australia, Miss Helen Reddy. She had so many hits, and the one we're hearing, I Am Woman, actually became the national anthem of the women's movement.
Olivia, you've had quite a few hits yourself in the past few years, and when you got physical, you got the #1 hit in the country for 10 weeks.
This has been a wonderful year for Australians. The Little River Band, who you're going to meet later, has had 9 hit singles since 1977. And they'll be performing by satellite in a little while.
AC/DC is the leader in the heavy metal sound. Their album, For Those About to Rock, was recently #1 on the charts.
And what about this group? They've had 5 hits in a row, and here comes their 6th right now. By satellite, live from Sydney, Australia, here is Air Supply. Australia and the American Music Awards.
Let's pick up awards.
My baby tonight, your daddy said that trouble would be alright. I'm working hard, I don't know why. I'm like a working class dog and I just can't fight. Tonight I'm crawling out, crawling in. And though we're living on the break, second by second, but minute by minute, love is alright.